What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke. I'm debt free. I'm debt free. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we are doing something totally different today. I'm going to be showing you all my very first YouTube paycheck. Now, before I get into showing you the paycheck, I first want to go through the requirements that it takes for you to earn income on YouTube, because some of you all watching may be wondering, maybe you are thinking about starting your own YouTube channel. You never know. And then I also want to go through a short history lesson of my channel, because a lot of you all, pretty much all of you all, are following me because of my financial freedom and debt freedom journey, but this channel did not start off that way. And I want to go through that short history because when I show you all my analytics, you're going to be like, oh my God, how come her numbers are so high? And that is why I've had this channel for quite some time. And then of course, we're going to show you the YouTube paycheck, okay? So first things first, this is not my first rodeo on YouTube. My very first YouTube channel, I actually started, I believe, a little over 8 years ago. I had just cut all of my hair off for the second time, literally down to nothing, and I wanted to share my natural hair journey on YouTube. And so after about 2 years, I just stopped making videos on that channel, but the requirements back then, I believe, were that you just needed to have 1,000 subscribers. And like I said, I just stopped making videos. I had moved and everything like that, and I was just kind of like over it. It was a lot that went into making videos of that caliber, but it's crazy because a lot of people that started on YouTube around the time that I did, they are immensely successful on YouTube in that arena. And sometimes I just sit back and wonder, like, man, where could I be right now if I would have continued on with videos like that? But this channel here, I actually started, I believe it was back in 2013 sometime. When I show you all my analytics, you're going to see that I started the channel in November of 2012. That's just when I created the channel, but I don't believe I posted my first video until sometime in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And this channel originally was for entrepreneurship, teaching people in the network marketing and direct sales industry how to build their businesses, how to market online, and different things like that. I showed a lot of lifestyle videos. I used to travel a lot. Like for a period of about 6 to 8 months or so, I was on a plane every 4 days, you know, renting cars and in penthouses and all kinds of stuff, just on a plane, just everywhere. And let me tell you, that is not my life no more. Not because I can't afford it, but because I just don't like traveling like that anymore. I got exhausted. A lot of people think they want to travel, but honey, when you travel as much as I did, you get tired of being in somebody else's bed, okay? But when I started the entrepreneurship part of this channel years ago, I think the threshold was only that you needed 10,000 views. I hit that viewership so quickly, and I never monetized my channel. And you guys are going to see, like, when I show you all my analytics, you're going to see like how well I did before I revamped this channel. So I went a certain period of time, like years, between that channel and starting over with the financial freedom and debt freedom journey. I really started to share my journey publicly, not just because, well, first of all, I wanted to hold myself accountable and I felt like this was going to be the best way. But second of all, because I wanted to show people that you can be an everyday regular person and still achieve financial freedom. At times, was I making more money than the average person? Yes. At times, was I making as much money as the average person? Yes. But I just wanted to show people that it could be done. I am a very private person, so it took me quite a while before I finally said, you know what, to hell with it, we're going to do this thing. Because I don't know, finances is just so personal, you know, the word personal finance, the phrase personal finance, it's just that it's personal. So it took me a while to finally take the leap. But back when I first started with this channel, I just decided, you know what, either I'm going to have to delete everything off of the channel and start over, or I'm just going to start over with a brand new channel. And I felt like because I had put so much work into the channel already, I didn't want to start over from zero. I can't remember how many subscribers I had on this channel before I like revamped the channel and started into a different arena, but I do know that I had quite a bit. And so when I started everything over, you know, I deleted pretty much all of my videos, or I unlisted like some of them. And so back then the requirements were still that you just needed 10,000 views. And I can't remember when I uploaded my first video with this second half of the channel, but I do remember around November of 2017 is when I got the email that said that, hey, you reached this 10,000 views, you are now monetized. And I didn't really think anything of it. As a matter of fact, I never pushed the button to turn the monetization on because, first of all, I just wasn't thinking about it. But second of all, I never started on YouTube just to make money from YouTube, if that makes sense. So I kind of had like a little, should I really push the button, should I not type of thing. And I believe at some point I did finally push the button on there, and I think around January is when we got the emails to say, hey, listen, the thresholds have changed. Now you're going to need 4,000 watch hours, which is equivalent to 240,000 watch minutes in the last 12 months plus 1,000 subscribers. Now, at that time, I hadn't reached the threshold yet, but we were told that on February 4th, I think it was, that your monetization would be shut off if you have not reached the threshold. Now, here is the crazy thing. I ended up reaching the threshold, right? But the problem was I reached the threshold with some videos that were not public. They were either unlisted or they were deleted. And so I reached out to YouTube and I said, hey, listen, you know, I reached the threshold, but it's telling me that I'm going to lose monetization. What's up with that? They basically let me know that you had to reach the threshold with public views or public videos only. And the crazy thing was, I even asked them, okay, so what if I relist these unlisted videos, then will I reach the threshold? They told me no. You can literally accidentally unlist a video that has 10,000 views and try to relist it real quick, but once it hits that unlisted, it does not account for what you need to reach the threshold anymore. And so I wasn't really frustrated because I cared about, oh, now they're cutting off the money that I could be making. It was nothing like that. I was more so frustrated because I'm a very goal-driven person. So for the thresholds and the goals to be put in front of me and I reach it, but then they tell me, oh, you kind of really didn't reach it, it was kind of annoying. So by the time they cut my channel off though, I had 236,000 watch minutes. And when I tell you I was so frustrated, I was so frustrated. It's almost like being in the championship game and losing by 1 point. It's like, you know what? You should have just blew me out. Like at that point, I wouldn't even care. So yeah, I was a little bit frustrated with that. And then the other thing was I had earned, I think it was $93 and something cents. I can't remember. But in order for you to get a paycheck from Google AdSense, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, you have to reach the $100 threshold. So it was like, damn, I just missed the threshold for me to be remonetized, and I just missed the threshold for me to get my first check. Ain't that something? So the very next month, I ended up reaching the threshold in March, and that was because of a video that I had out called The 4 Reasons Why I Don't Follow Dave Ramsey or something like that. That helped me to get over the last little bit of hump that I needed, and we received emails that said that we would not be remonetized until around April. So the end of April came. I still wasn't monetized, and then I received another email that said, hey, listen, we didn't get to everybody because they were doing everything manually. And so I was like, okay. And then it said that we would hopefully be remonetized by the end of June. June came around, and to be honest with you guys, I had no faith that they were going to get through everybody by June, but lo and behold, June 21st is when I got the email that said I was remonetized. So from June 21st until June 30th, I earned enough money to finish off that last little $6 and like 54 cents or something for me to finally reach my threshold for me to get my very first YouTube paycheck. And so the way that it works, whatever ad revenue that you have from the first of the month to the last day of the month, once you have all of that, on the 21st of the month is when the money gets deposited into your Google AdSense account. Now, for the most part, from what I see, whatever it shows in your YouTube analytics as far as how much you made for that month is what ends up being deposited, unless something kind of goes wrong. So what I'm going to do at this point is to flip everything around. I'm probably going to make this part like a picture-in-picture, and then I'm going to show you guys what my analytics look like so that you guys can see everything. All right, so first things first, this is my analytics, and you guys can see up here it's for the lifetime of my channel. Again, I started the channel in November of 2012, and today is August 13th, and you guys can see that I had some activity back here. This was years ago, but you guys can see what my overall watch time minutes are. I have 2.4 million watch time minutes. So you guys can kind of imagine how frustrating it is when you have to reach like this 240,000 watch minute viewership, and you already have, I think at the time I already had like almost 1 million watch minutes, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere between 800,000 and 1 million. And again, I never turned the monetization on my channel until this time around. So you guys can see that my estimated revenue that I've earned in a lifetime is $543.57. Again, this is because I never turned the monetization on back then. You guys can also see that for a lifetime I have 475,000 views on my channel. You guys can see the likes and dislikes, the comments, all of that good stuff. So I really want to show this part because you have some people who are thinking that my Dave Ramsey videos are the only videos that on my channel that are popular. Now, one thing that it is kind of irritating is that up until a couple of months ago, you could actually see the videos that I had deleted or unlisted, actually deleted, not unlisted. You could still see the deleted videos right here in the top 10 videos, but they took that out. I know that there's at least 2 or 3 other videos that should be up here in the top 10 videos that were deleted, and what they would say was it would be in parentheses deleted video, but they took them out, so you can't see that. But you can still see that out of 475,000 views, my not that one, the second one, the Dave Ramsey 4 Reasons Why I Don't Follow Him, that video only has 7% of my overall views. And even when it comes to the debt-free no thanks to Dave Ramsey, which that video I put out last month, it still only accounts for 7% of my views. Now you see the third highest video, which this video was like, it took off like crazy a couple of years ago, that accounted for 7% of my views. And I had a couple of other videos that were really high up there, but you guys can see that they are not there anymore. But that just goes to show you all, and I had to make this comment to somebody who made a very rude comment on the 4 Reasons video, where they were like, oh, you know, the only popular videos on your channel is Dave Ramsey. And I don't care about people's opinions, but what you're not going to do is come onto my channel and not speak facts, okay? Because that is what I do. And so I let them know, like, listen, you as the consumer, you as the viewer, you have no idea what has gone into this channel except what you see publicly. And if a video is not public, you're not going to see the fact that, oh, I have 475,000 views, because as a matter of fact, I'll even show you guys. I don't know why my computer is running so slow. But, okay, so you see the fact that, let me go to channel, I think is where I have to go. Why is this moving so slow? So you see lifetime is 475,000 views, right? Where do you go to shoot? We'll decide, you know what, maybe. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to insert a picture, a still picture here, because when you go to my channel, I believe that it says that I only have like 160,000 views or something like that, because that is the views of the videos that I have public, okay? But you guys can see in my analytics that that is completely different. So anyway, all right, so now let's get into the revenue part, and then I'm going to show you all my actual Google AdSense account. Actually, I'm going to switch that up. I'm actually going to show you guys the Google AdSense account first, and then I'll show you guys my analytics for the revenue. So you guys can see this is my Google AdSense account, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here to balance, And I'm going to show you all what my paycheck was. So you can see here it says your last payment was issued on July 21st for $113.58. And if I go here to transactions, so as you all can see, you guys can see that I was earning money, and then you can see that everything just flatline, and that's because that was the time where my channel was actually demonetized. And you guys can see I almost reached the $100 threshold, but I just wasn't there. You know, almost doesn't count. Brandy taught us that when we were kids, right? So then in June, I told you guys June 21st is when I was remonetized. So from June 21st through the 30th, I earned another $20. I reached the threshold, and that money was put into my account July 21st. So again, everything you earn in 1 month gets paid out the 21st of the following month. And so you guys can see that my balance right now for what I earned in the month of July, I actually earned $328.50. I'm not going to click this button because it's going to show you guys my bank account information. But what I can do is come back to the analytics from YouTube, and you guys can see what my estimated revenue was. And of course it goes and it breaks down basically every single penny that you made, what videos it came from, and all of that good stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very excited as far as where my channel is heading and my YouTube journey overall. I can honestly tell you guys that, I mean, if you're looking to do this from a monetary standpoint, I don't believe it's worth it in the beginning. Now, if you get to the point where you get sponsorships and, you know, you get your views to the point where you can make a pretty decent income off of here, then it is worth it. But if you're only getting on YouTube to earn money, then I think that you're going to be very disappointed with how much work goes into it. You know, recording these videos, editing them, getting descriptions right, and doing thumbnails and stuff like that. What I've earned thus far isn't even close to the amount of work that I put into it. It's less than minimum wage. But I continue to make these videos because, again, I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm here to motivate and inspire you guys and show you guys what you can do when it comes to your financial freedom journey. I do have a quick announcement. I will probably be starting my real estate journey videos on this channel very, very soon. I may be making a second channel where it's like a vlogging style, because I don't want this channel to be kind of like bombarded with so many different types of videos. Although the real estate part of the journey is part of the financial freedom journey, you know, I want to take you guys through the behind the scenes of going to view the houses and, you know, stuff like that, negotiating contracts and different things like that. I want to show you guys that, but you guys can leave down in the comment section whether you want it on this channel or whether you think that I should just make like a vlog channel period and put all of my vlogs over there. Just let me know. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope that it was informative. Again, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I highly recommend it. It's a very, very good way to hold yourself accountable. But if you're doing it just to earn money, you probably will quit before you get to that point. But thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys this Friday for my week 2 budget results for the month of August. Bye guys.